Chilicoid vector-borne diseases have become endemic in the European Union over the last 20 years. Eradication is no longer possible. We must learn to live with more and more BTV serotypes and with EHD. These are real challenges that require to change our approach to these diseases. Fesass is therefore working on ways to adapt the current regulations. Firstly, we need to adopt the same approach to managing BTV and EHD. In other words, these two diseases must be categorized as C, because it's essential to ensure that states can organize a collective fight against the most pathogenic serotypes of these two diseases. This is crucial because the challenges are enormous and they cannot be addressed at the individual level. Furthermore, the vector nature of these diseases goes beyond the national level and fully justifies the Union's investment. Finally, although BTV and EHD are not zoonotic, other vector-borne diseases threatening public health could be introduced into the European Union. We must therefore have a long-term strategy tailored to these threats. It's essential to improve our knowledge of these diseases through constant monitoring. Surveillance of vectors and the health status of herds is therefore a priority. It must be targeted at risk areas where outbreaks have already been detected in the past, as well as areas identified as favorable to such outbreaks. Interesting scientific work is being carried out in this field and must be supported. Here too, the question of funding arises. European solidarity is essential because the health status of the entire Union is at stake. However, member states and the entire animal production sector should also contribute to this investment. Finally, if the eradication of these diseases is no longer possible, vaccination is a key protective tool if it's carried out in a timely and widespread manner. This requires sufficient stocks of multivalent vaccines to be available at short notice. We call for the introduction of European recognition of temporary use authorizations to encourage the development of such vaccines and ensure their availability throughout the Union. The supply must also be secured by guaranteeing that the necessary quantities are ordered from the manufacturing laboratories. A public-private partnership must therefore be developed between veterinary services, animal health organizations representing farmers, and pharmaceutical companies. With these proposals, we want to protect our herds, guarantee the future of European livestock farming by securing trade and movements. It's the only way to build a coherent Europe for animal health.